Hey guys, it's Sarah from mesquiteranchadventures here, and today we have a new video for you guys. A couple days ago I ordered a shoulder relief cinch from Total Saddle Fit, and this is a specially designed cinch to help relieve pressure on your horse's elbows. That way they can move more freely, and it helps keep the saddle back off your horse's shoulders. So I ordered one of those today. That came today in the mail, and so I have a couple of friends who have used these, and so basically it's contoured so where this part goes up between your horse's front legs, and then it's made of leather. I ordered this with a this is a 30-inch, and I ordered this with a wool liner. And these will help absorb sweat and be more cooling to your horse. And I ordered this for my little filly Buckshot. She's a 14-2 cutting bred quarter horse filly, but she's really short coupled and short backed. So a saddle kind of had a tendency to slide up on her shoulders a little more. But this should help with that, because as you can see how it's positioned, this part will sit in the center of your horse's chest, and whereas this will help push the billets of your saddle back a little bit. That way it doesn't interfere with their shoulders. So generally these will set the billets back up to 2 inches behind where they would normally go. So when your horse's shoulder goes all the way back, it won't hit that. It's basically the same concept of wearing a backpack with super straight straps versus padded and shaped straps, because otherwise your arms are going to cut into them when you move. It's basically the same principle. So I ordered this, and one really cool part about it is the liner is removable. It's Velcro, so this will all last a much longer time, as you can replace these. These cinches retail, or they sell for, this one was $170, I believe, and the wool liners are $40, and this one, one comes with this, but then I ordered an extra one, which is another $40, so that way you can wash one and use the other while it's drying, or if you want to use these on multiple horses, you can just switch out the liners, and it'll be much easier. So anyway, I'm excited to see how this will work for Buckshot. That it's little, but hopefully it'll fit her well. But we'll try it and see how it goes. But it's a good company to order from. I ordered this Thursday. Yeah, I ordered it Wednesday, and it got here Saturday, which was really fast shipping time. So I'm very pleased, and if it works well, I'll probably be ordering another one. One thing I do like about this is it has this protecting, the leather and wool extends all the way up behind here, which will help keep sweat off these buckles, which will make them last a lot longer. Because I've had cinches with stainless steel buckles, and they rust in no time at all, because the buckle is directly against the horse, so it gets sweated on really badly. So this will help protect that and keep that from happening. So anyway, so that's my shoulder relief cinch, and then we have a wool pad with it, and they also gave me a free hat with it too. So that was a really nice bonus, because I did not know that would happen. But and if you've been on our Facebook at all, you've been seeing some of the stuff with all the horse stuff. And I bought a new bit for Buckshot. I haven't been riding her much at all in the last couple months, partly because she just needed to grow up a little bit and mature, and I haven't really had a ton of time. But I'm starting to get back into riding her, which is why I got this. And then I got another bit for her. I got this. This is a snaffle. It's a dog bone mouthpiece with offset D's, and it's a fairly small diameter mouthpiece, which will help increase responsiveness, because her old bit is this one, and the mouthpiece is pretty fat, which is good if you want your horse to be able to to not feel intimidated by the high pressure. So this is what I started her in. But recently she's had teeth troubles. So she's a baby. She's 3 years old. And so they'll lose their baby teeth just like kids. And so they sometimes their caps are what they're called, will get stuck in the wrong position and they cut into their gums and their cheeks. Well, she had that happen a couple months back, and when I was riding her, she would buck when I loped her. Like, she doesn't buck hard, she wouldn't buck me off, but it's not very fun. But then we had her teeth checked, and she was limping on her left front leg. We couldn't figure out why she was limping. But we had a vet check her, and he couldn't find anything wrong with that leg. But he floated her teeth, which means he filed them, and he removed a cap or a baby tooth that was poking and cutting into the left side of her cheek, which is the same leg that she was limping on. So it's starting to kind of happen again. I haven't ridden her, but she's starting to limp a little. She's dropping feed, which means her mouth hurts. And so our vet is supposed to come out next week and have her teeth floated, and hopefully we can get that nipped in the bud. So that was back when I was riding her with this bit. But my sister had an idea that it could be that she's associating this bit with pain. And so I'm just changing up a bunch of things. That way, maybe when I go back to riding her, she'll think, everything's fine. But she also has a tendency to not be super sensitive. She's very, very sensitive when you train her to be sensitive. She's a little bit weird. But with this bit, it'll discourage her from leaning on it because she has a very low headset, and she had a tendency to kind of walk on the front end and lean more of her weight to the front versus, I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like when somebody drags their feet versus kind of leans forward and hobbles and drags their feet versus standing up and walking. It's kind of like that. But sometimes bits can help with that. I have a paint gelding who he drags on the front end, so he always has his head down and he'll just move really heavy on the front end and he'll lean on the bit. But I got a chain mouthpiece bit, and with the chain mouthpiece, it's not as harsh as it sounds like, but believe me, there's nothing for them to lean on. So see, like this, it's all a mouthpiece, and they can lean on it, and they can, put pressure on it. But with the chain mouthpiece, he can't, and that fixed his problem to where he doesn't lean on the front end so much. So I'm hoping this will kind of do the same thing. I won't use the chain mouthpiece on her yet. She's too young, but I'll use this one on her. But this one has a narrower diameter mouthpiece, which will really help with the pressure. And also, it's just a slightly more severe bit than the other one because it's a fixed mouthpiece. See, this one, it slides through here, and this one it doesn't. So whenever the rein pull on it, it'll pull in, whereas this, if you pull on the rein, it'll slide, so it's got some more give. But she just needs to step up, and it won't be long before I move her up into a more advanced bit. Now, neither of these bits are harsh at all. Of course, any bit can be harsh if they're in the wrong hands. I've seen it many times. But these are generally they're mild bits if they're used properly. Now, most bits, they just have one break in the middle, so they're basically like that. But those bits, I found that they poke the horse's mouth, and there's just too much wrong with them. So I like dog bones, which is what these called. They have 3 links, and so they never jam and they never poke. So when they close, they close more openly instead of like that. That's what a normal snaffle bit does. But they close more openly, so they don't jam the horse's mouth. I had one mare that she could not be ridden in a snaffle because it would close and it would poke her in the top of her mouth. Can you imagine getting poked in the roof of the mouth with a piece of metal? That would hurt. So I pretty much switched all my bits to dog bones. So I love a good dog bone bit. So I'm hoping this will help her. And the same with the shoulder relief cinch. And we'll post another video after I've used this for a while. Show how it fits on her and show how I like it, basically. So anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have any video ideas, put them down in the comments and we will try to make more videos. So anyway, please like, leave comments, subscribe, and please share this video, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.